Before the development of space science, the Bible was considered a myth. However, today science shows that the Bible is true. 3,500 years ago, the concept of the universe during the Bronze Age was far from the truth. The concept of the universe of the ancient Indians, the concept of the universe of the ancient Sumerians, ancient people could not even imagine that the earth is suspended in space. Even so, the book of Job, written 3,500 years ago in the same Bronze Age, mentions knowledge that modern astronomy has since confirmed. The earth is suspended in space. The Bible describes the earth as if a photograph were taken from a satellite. Carbon dating proves that the book of Job was written 3,500 years ago, during the Bronze Age. Surprisingly, the knowledge of modern astronomy was recorded in the book of Job, written in the Bronze Age. In our modern age, it is common knowledge that the earth floats in the universe. But was this common in the Bronze Age? Until 1687, when Isaac Newton discovered the law of universal gravitation and proved that the earth floats in the universe, people did not believe the words of the Bible. The earth is suspended over nothing. Yet as science developed, it was proven that the Bible's records are true. The Bible also recorded the motion of the sun 3,000 years ago. The sun is like a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, rejoicing like a champion to run its course. It rises at one end of the heavens and makes its circuit to the other. Only in the 10th century did humanity discover that the sun orbits the center of the galaxy. The sun rotates at a speed of 250 km/h. Due to scientific development, it was proven that the Bible is true. 3,500 years ago, the Bible correctly described the interior of the earth. Job 28:5. The earth, from it comes bread, but underneath it is turned up as by fire. It is basic geoscience knowledge today that there is a fiery lake beneath the earth where we stand. However, until the 20th century, people considered God's words that there is a lake of fire inside the earth as absurd. This is because the internal structure of the earth was only discovered in the 20th century. The mantle was discovered in 1905 through seismic waves, the outer core in 1930, and the inner core in 1936. Thus, modern science proves that the Bible is true. 3,500 years ago, no one knew about the water cycle. Yet the Bible, written 3,500 years ago, recorded it. Job 36:27. He draws up the drops of water which distill as rain from the mist. The clouds pour down their moisture and abundant showers fall on mankind. The three phases of the water cycle, evaporation, condensation, and precipitation, are now basic science. Solar energy evaporates millions of tons of water from oceans and rivers. This vapor condenses into clouds, and when the clouds collide, they form droplets of water, and then it rains. The water cycle was not discovered until the 10th and 11th centuries, when Pierre Perrault and Edmond Marriott confirmed it through experiments. The Bible's records are true. Through science, great scientists in history were absolutely convinced that God exists and that the Bible is true. God, who is good, created the universe in an orderly way for us. The most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets can only proceed from the wisdom and power of an intelligent and powerful being. In explanation of his power, he is called God. Scientific discoveries reveal a universe that agrees with religious views. Therefore, the Bible is true in the aspect of science, and it is also above modern science. The Almighty has sufficiently demonstrated his greatness both in Scripture and in science. The problem does not lie in any deficiency on God's part, but in our obscurity. We must believe in the Bible because it is the only book that can guide us to salvation.